I want to tell you about the moment God showed up when I wasn't even looking for Him. I wasn't in church. I wasn't in prayer. I wasn't doing anything particularly spiritual. I was in the middle of one of those hardest seasons of my life. I was exhausted. I was feeling like I'm running on fumes. Yeah, I was going through the motions of faith, and I'm actually not feeling any of it. And in that, and it was the most ordinary moment. Yeah, doing the most ordinary things, and I believed God walked into the room. He did not walk with thunder, he did not walk with a vision, not with a word that shook the walls, just the presence. There was a warmth I didn't ask for, a peace I couldn't explain. You know, that inner knowing, deep and quiet, that I wasn't alone, that He has been there the whole time. He is watching and waiting, not for me to get it together, just waiting for me to stop running. And in that moment, everything in me shifted. Yeah, not my circumstances, not even that situation did not change. No, the problem that was still sitting exactly where I'd left them, it's me. I shifted, and I've never been the same again. And God doesn't always show up in the way we expect, but He always shows up exactly when we need Him. And sometimes He shows up uninvited in the most middle of our ordinary days here, and He makes it whole. You know, today I was listening to one of the podcasts from one woman of God. She was saying she was going through, she was praying for someone, and this someone was saying how God had abandoned him, and this is why I'm giving this testimony. And this person was feeling like God has left her, and this woman of God showed her in a vision this woman crying in the bathroom, and she could be able to describe the way the bathroom was, the way she was in tears. And this woman of God told her, that time you were crying, the angels of God were picking up your tears and putting it in a bottle. And I was just coming home today, and it reminded me of that moment when I felt that presence, that peace, and I knew that I wasn't alone. So He was there the whole time. Sometimes we just have to stop long enough to notice. So I want to encourage any of us that even if you feel that you're in a place where you don't know what to do, sometimes be still. You might feel His presence. Most of the time when you are still, God bless you.